Laying on the sofa, cup of orange juice in my hand. Waiting for some thunder, fireworks, some fun. I haven't been feeling it lately. Technology, come and help me. I just wanna feel a bit naughty. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. He will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. And I'll be going down the I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. All my friends are dating IRL and getting it on. But what's the point in making devices give me all that I want? I haven't been feeling it lately. Technology came and saved me. I think I will ask you to marry me. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. He will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. And I'll be going down the I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. It will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. Yeah, I made him for loving. I made him for loving. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. It will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. Think I'm gonna paint him in 3D. He will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. Cause the way he feels is almost real. I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. I'm needing for love and for my liking. Jacob made him. Tell me why.
I don't need this no more. I don't need to stay, finna walk out that door. My mistake, giving you love, galore. Hope you find someone that can really adore you. Don't worry, I ain't keeping grudges. Cause I'm doing better, life cannot be more golden. But honestly, I won't lie. Sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head. Now hard to forget that
I really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises and you'd always quit. You were just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't you got no way. No, you thought that I would always stay. But you thought I'd be yours and she got my more than nobody. Someone tell me why. So think about you. Tell me everything. I can manage you. Doesn't mean all the things you said. You know already moved on. 관심 없어 어떻게 지내던. I already have a bunch of best lined up. How'd you lose a baddie like me? You're lost, boy. I'm actually doing just fine. Even when you were not mine, but 가끔씩은 널 잊고 싶은데 그게 잘 안 돼. No, I really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't you got no way. No, you thought that I would always stay. But you thought I'd be yours. You should come on and nobody. Someone tell me why.
Think it's true. I ain't never loved the West Side. Till I met you, I was in it for the test ride. Long nights, big waves, we'll say the hate and now we hold hands. Z4PCH, I'm from the big city. Big dreams are big 50. The notorious Jay-Z has still in me. White tees, no palm trees where I'm from. Hit the tops off. The high drones just for fun. I took $4 cruising more Holland Road. Show me all the hills that you used to call home. I go ship on your mind and there I think about my flight again. Eating Subway sandwiches at 2 a.m. 좀 다르게. I've been hustling but I got time for you. 시간 따라 we can keep it moving true. LA 와서 너만 보고 싶은 줄. 여기 잠깐 기다려. I'll be back here real soon. 말해봐 do or die 하지 말아줄래. Bumping ASAP cruising down the heart of LA. 햇빛 따라 볶아내서 여기 멀리 왔네. You'll be here your whole life. Think it's time for a change. You on the west side. Wake up and you laying on my bedside. Don't know any guys from the east side. Yellow how we do it at the best side. You know. Think I saw you on the west side. Wake up and you laying on my bedside. Don't know any guys from the east side. Yellow how we do it at the best side. You live in my songs. 가사를 써다 너 있어. Hooked on all your flaws. LA 와서 너만 신경 써. Yeah. I never wanted to intrude, but let me intro. You my favorite news and you my latest inspo. When I'm up past 2, I think of you like fast food. Scrolling through the grand, I'm a 생각하는 중. You don't play games, that's true. Think about the same things, that's proof. You don't really drink though, and that's cool. 우리 하게 많으니까 baby 술은 없어도 돼. 나 지금 가는 길이야, gotta show me the way. So you picture perfect product, glasses up on your head. 운전하기 싫으면 don't you worry about a thing. We can shoot it down the fire, let me buy you a ring. 말해봐 do or die 하지 말아줄래. Bumping ASAP cruising down the heart of LA. 햇빛 따라 볶아내서 여기 멀리 왔네. You'll be here your whole life. Think it's time for a change. You on the west side. Wake up and you laying on my bedside. Don't know any guys from the east side. Yellow how we do it at the best side. You know. Think I saw you on the west side. Wake up and you laying on my bedside. Don't know any guys from the east side. Yellow how we do it at the best side. You living in my songs. 가사를 써다 너 있어. Hooked on all your flaws. LA 와서 너만 신경 써. Yeah.
Arabic with man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me.
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me. You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me. You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh yeah, shake it out, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it up, shake it out. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh yeah, shake it up, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah. Shake it up, shake it out.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream. My camera's askew. Let me just fix it. I didn't check it before I went on. That's a bit better. How is everybody going? Hi, I see. I'm going to call out a few names if that's okay, because I know it's a bit scary to be in people's chats nowadays. Like, if you don't want to be called out, just let me know, because I'm scared. I'm scared for you guys. But anyway, well, I mean, I don't really get into trouble. I just sit over here and do my own thing. So it should be all right. Hey, guys, right? Okay. I see MCM. I see. Oh, thumbs up. Okay. Green Dragon, Seafood Pie, Deb. Hi, Deb. Who else? I see Goose Chuck. Goose Chuck will be back in a minute doing stuff in the barn. Very important. If I'm squinting, sorry. Anola, I see Anola. Hello, Boo. I haven't spoken to you for a little bit, but I've been looking. I saw Lala Boo in here before, but trying to go to sleep. I hope we put you to help you get some rest. Who else have we got here? Grateful Life. Hello. The Queen. Curtsy. Amber R, Janet Pirate. Hi, is it Janet or Jeanette? Let me know. Which way do you like it to be said? Let's say blah, 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 blah. And lurkers. Hello, lurkers. Hello out there. Okay, so today is going to be a very, as MTMs, looking for some normal, civilized, not freaky deaky, regular old kind of content. You know what? When you want mediocre, when you want middle of the line, if you want no dramas, I'm your girl. I'm as middle of the road as you can probably get. So, let's do it. I've done some editing, as I always do, because I love you guys. So I have edited some of the chafe, which is a farm term, the crap out of the hijab haul. When I say chafe, I mean Salah. And just her nonsense. I've done a little bit of my fashiony color thing and added in some of my own ideas in there. Not a lot. I haven't done anything spectacular, but I have put in some better suggestions than what she selected for herself, because once again, can't get it right. And with the mukbang, I went through and I edited a lot of the chewing out. You can thank me later. I have decided that we are, in fact, having Panda content at the very, very end, just to cleanse our palate, because there is nothing more healing than baby Panda videos. So if you're all up for that, let's do it. Now, I may forget how to do some of this because I haven't driven a live stream for a little while. So just be patient with me, okay? Do you like my new black screen thing? I kind of like it. I'm going through a phase. I'm going to make a confession. Hi, Esther, Gemini. Hello. Nice to see you. I've got a new phone. Oh, okay. It is Gemini, it is difficult when you get a new phone because you get so used to the way you've set everything up, where you filed everything, where your apps are located, all that stuff. It is like moving house when you get a new phone, because you've got to basically pack everything up, delete everything off that one, move it to the new phone, and then you've got to reorganize. And it's like painful. So a lot of times we don't do it. I have a new nose ring. Got a new nose ring, just so you know. What's new with Cookie? What else? Went to chiropractor today. I treated myself out to a breakfast out. It was delicious. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah, I haven't done much. I did some editing, and that's about it. Yeah. Yes, I always do think about, I know why she leaves the chewing in, because she doesn't talk a lot in her mukbangs, and she needs them to be long so she can get the ads. It's as simple as that. So let's get into it. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, so you're a Samsung girl. See, I've never had a Samsung. I had an Android once. I'll never go again. Don't like how they work. Can't work them. But I understand people love Androids for whatever reason. Smarter, more options. You usually get games and stuff first. I get it, but I'm Apple. I'm straight up Apple for life. Apple for life. But yay, congratulations on the new phone. I hope you like the new features. All right, so let me I've literally just created a video. All I got to do is hit play. I don't have to pull files up, nothing. It's all in one spot. I'm becoming very efficient. Just got to let this play through. So the first.
All right, starting off by showing you that I made breakfast for
Hijab.
myself. Yay, more adulting. And yes, I'm
Okay.
showing it off because I have a hard time doing these things for myself lately. So I have some air fried potatoes, bit of salt and pepper, olive oil, and some eggs with a bit of cheese mixed in, mushrooms. And yeah, the potatoes were very fluffy.
Oh, and for people that aren't usually in here or don't really come into my lives a lot, I am pause heavy. I am heavy-handed with the pause. I talk a lot. I'm really sorry. I will try to do a mix of letting it play and then doing a bit of talking. Let it play, do a bit of talking. But I am very slap happy with the space bar. First thoughts. She talks about it's when you've got health like mine, it's very hard to do these things. Now, a statement like that normally reflects things like maybe mopping the floor or lifting heavy things or doing an activity that's quite exertive. Cooking, she's talking about cooking for herself. Now, she's 39. And a couple of months ago, she was in the kitchen prepping meals for James, popping them in the fridge for her first trip to Kuwait. At this stage, the best she can do is air fry some potato and egg together. She is, I think if she does not get onto this, she's probably a week or two away from being bedbound. And I'm not even joking when I say that. Oh, sorry, I've got it around the wrong way. You like Big Cookie and Little Chantal. Sorry, guys, I messed it up. Sorry. But yeah, imagine being 40 years old and just figuring out cooking for yourself on the daily and getting high five. High five, Chantal. High five. Good girl.
I also made homemade lemonade with honey and lemon.
Hello, salam alaikum. So I really need to get some things. So I'm going to take you guys shopping. We're not going to be doing anything too exciting. Just going to go to a market and get some new hijabs.
Oh.
I'm going to try to get some that are like lighter colors,
I
different.
want to show you. Do you want to see my new favorite t-shirt? Okay. Are there any K-pop fans in the chat? I know I'm not going to talk about it. Don't worry. But if I show you my shirt, it's not K-pop merch. But if anybody is a K-pop fan and they know the band 17, you know why I'm wearing this shirt. Now, if you can guess who my bias is in 17, I don't know. I'll think of something fun to do for you. But if anybody can guess why I'm wearing a tiger shirt and who my bias is, you get a prize, okay? Okay. I don't know why she doesn't full face of makeup when she's just going to go out and sweat in the heat. I know, because she's vain.
Colors instead of just black, especially for the summer. And yeah, and just
oh yeah, I'm actually Russian. This is a fake accent. I'm from Russia. I'm an oligarch. I'm a billionaire, oil billionaire living in Russia. I'm actually AI. This is all just high tech animation, and my accent is just complete. I'm entirely AI because Australia doesn't exist. Don't you know that? Idiots.
just, you know, show you a little bit of driving in the nighttime in Kuwait, just a little bit around. Who knows what we'll get up to, but come with me anyways. Yalla, let's go. So we're just going to a market here. So
Denise, I got it for $6 at Kmart. Had to have it.
look for some clothes and stuff. Or hijabs and clothes, who knows. It's hot wind. It's windy, but a hot wind, eh?
Yeah, hot wind.
Whew. Hi guys. So we picked up a carpet.
Okay, so they bought a new carpet. Okay, now we will see the one that she's picked out that apparently matches the blue and yellow curtains and matches the blue and white piped couch. I don't understand how she thinks they match. Maybe because greys are neutral. I don't know. But I would think for their house, me if I'm wrong. But this blue, not the big grey one, but this blue one with the yellow and the orange, and would that not be a better colour option with that blue couch and those ugly blue curtains to throw onto the floor? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because it's got the dark blue in there. The orange will contrast with the blue because they are complementary contrasting colours. They have a little bit of yellow in the curtains. I don't usually like matchy-matchy, but Takarama tends to be their aesthetic. So I would think a matchy-matchy carpet with a pop of colour would be a way better option than the grey selection. I won't say it's a monstrosity because it's not terrible, but it's not nice by any measure. But that one, buy that one, Chantal. It's the better choice. Trust me.
Right here for the spare room. I think that's one of the only things left we have to buy. And I'm gonna go downstairs and look for some hijabs, and then we're gonna go somewhere else to look for some different clothes.
You know when you know she's hot? It's not her nose when it gets sweaty. It's not her mouth. It's not her forehead. She sweats on this part of her face, from her eyelids to under her eyes. That's when you know she's really got the heat up. She looks hot in the eyes, not hot in the face, hot in the eyes. It's that masky area, which is the weirdest thing.
So yeah, my makeup is hot in here.
Is Sage the first one? Is Sage the first one who said it? Sage, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Did you Google it or did you know it? It matters. It matters. I'd be impressed if you just knew it off the top of your head.
This is for the Quran.
Yeah, so the Quran holder.
Look at the cage.
Wow. Maybe for a new bird in the future.
Yeah. Inshallah. I think we have enough pets.
You know what I've never noticed though? I've never noticed this because she says, I've got asthma. That's why she breathes heavy. Apparently, it's got nothing to do with her lack of cardio or weight, but it's most people with really bad asthma have two types of puffers, correct? A preventative one that they take once or twice or whatever prescribed by your doctor, and then one that they have just in case that they carry around with them, that they keep in their pocket in case they come across like a perfume or a trigger or an allergen or something, or the temperature drops or something. They have one that they just have. Like for us, it's a blue one. And then usually the one that they have to take daily is like a creamy or a brownie colored one. That's how it works in Australia. There's two different colored ones. Anybody can just walk into a shop and buy a puffer in Australia for the asthma, right? They're like $8 or something, $12 probably now. Why does she never have one of those with her? I never see her hitting the puff out in public when she's like, just give us a sec. She's never hitting the puffer. Weird. That's very weird.
That's right now. This makes me want to travel. How about you, hon?
Yeah, exactly. The same feelings. Giving you the traveling vibes.
But you got the answer right.
Oh, these are cute.
Hi, Skinny. Hi. Hi.
Hello. I really like this lemon tree. I might want it. Some dish touches here.
Well, so this Sage came up with the answer, and she did Google it, but she got the answer. What do you want as your prize? I will not twerk, so don't ask that. But yeah, what would you like as a prize? Try and think of something that I can do for you.
Down the stairs.
Now, as a former fat girl, I have called these the stairs of doom because when I was 322 pounds, which is, I think, because foodie's hitting about 400, 440, which is about 100 and a bit more pounds than I was. Stairs, my heart would sink. I'd be like, is there a ramp? Is there an elevator that I can take? Couple of reasons: my hips, my ankles, my knees, and my cardio. The cardio, because you don't want to be out in public like at the top of the stairs like Foodie does. Probably part of the reason why she doesn't like to go outside. The other reason is nobody wants to trip upstairs in public as just a general human being, but as a fat person, falling is one of the things that you want to avoid. Couple of reasons. You're probably going to hurt yourself. You're probably going to fall on your knees. And that hurts the most because all of the weight goes into one place. You could potentially twist an ankle. It's embarrassing. And when you go down, that means you have to go back up, which means you usually need to grab onto something to help get you back on your feet. Or if you don't have anything near you where you've fallen down, you have to get up like a toddler. You basically roll onto your knees, put your feet down, walk yourself up and throw yourself up and then on your knees. It's very embarrassing. And the other thing is, it's if you're wearing a dress or something like that, the world's going to see your lunch. Stairs are your nightmare when you are fat and unfit, especially going up. Down, you just don't want to fall, but up is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Hi, Lilith. Hello. Hi, Sarah Marie. Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, let's go.
This looks like an old store. We used to have a chain called Dimmy's that used to look like this. Full, trashy, really badly merchandised, stuff just shoved everywhere, no thought or process to it. I think stores like this is how it works. When someone's got excess stock that doesn't move very well, they will buy the surplus, but they'll buy it at really, really low cost. That way, the brand gets rid of that volume, that inventory. They've moved it out. They've sold it at cost. So they haven't lost money, but they haven't made money on it. And that makes room in their storehouse there for the new seasonal stuff. So basically, when you go to stores like this, you're getting last year's stuff or the stuff that wasn't very popular or the stuff that it was just too ugly to sell. That's why ugly designs. So they don't have a stock plan. They just have volume. They are a big box, mass volume. And once that's sold out, you can't get it again because it's not available again. So you got to grab it when you see it, if you see it at a good price, because you go back, you'll never see it again. It's like all they do is do the special buys. They don't do planned stock. They just get it in volume. So that's how stores like that run.
Okay, so I'm going to get 5 hijabs and I'm getting this color. These are already put together, like.
I can see your breakfast.
So all I'll have to do is just wrap it. So I got a few colors, black, purple, pink, beige. That'll go with almost everything I have.
And not a dual tone to be seen. People were telling her to wear lighter colors outside because the heat. They weren't telling her to literally wear lighter colors than the black. They were saying lighter colors when you go outside so you don't stroke out from the heat. So she's gone and bought nothing but pastels. Nothing but pastels. She bought other colors of them. Great, fantastic, wonderful. But not colors that flatter her. So we've just got new color. And how often, well, she explains why she's bought these ones. And it does make sense.
But,
Hi, babe.
Does it look weird?
No, it looks fantastic. You look fantastic in that hat, Chantal. You guys, they're goofy, aren't they? That fun, goofy, playful couple, you know, made a little joke. Like, Jesus Christ.
Like a fisherwoman?
Let's go fishing. Oh, I'm waiting in the car, so I'll have to run in and get something, but you got me some ice water. They sell these, they have these little carts. I call them the Lulu Man.
Yeah, how much do you reckon she paid for that water? Because in Australia, you'd probably pay like maybe $3, $4 for a bottle of water. If you're on the beach and there's a vendor and you're like, oh my God, I'm dying, I need some cold water. There might be some van there, you go and pay $4 for it. It's frozen. Brilliant idea. That is a fantastic idea. You go to the beach, just buy a big carton, freeze them. People will pay like $2 for them. You get your money back easy. Not licensed, but whatever. It's a hustle. Why don't they just do that themselves and just get one of those little 6-pack thermal bags and put some in there? So Chantal's always got frozen water on hand. So she can put them on her neck, she can put them under here, she can put them under her armpits, and then she can drink out of them. Instead of spending the money buying, I suppose, supporting a local business, I guess. I don't know.
Because they sell Lulu, which is ice cream sticks here.
She got an ice cream and the iced water, guaranteed.
A brand of ice cream stick, and I sell like ice water. They're like a chunk of ice.
You really need it when you live
Hi,
here.
Tammy.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you've been here
I had to go
before,
up and
Tammy.
down a lot of stairs at that store and walking around, and I'm getting more used to it actually, which is good. You know,
You mean special like precious, don't you, Angie? You mean special like unique and unusual, like a diamond is special. That's what you mean. And that's how I'm going to take it. That's how I'm going to take it.
alhamdulillah. And I'm trying to like push myself, you know, to build my stamina.
Hi.
I have to do it. So far.
This is the right time for you, isn't it, Suzanne? You did say that this is a good time to stream for you. So I thought you might pop in. Hooray!
For today, all I had to eat was watermelon and the meal I filmed for you, my breakfast. And that's why I don't love eggs, but I'm trying to like incorporate them because they keep me full for a long, long, long time. And
oh yeah, but the farts, love. Eggs, if you eat too many eggs in a day, it will make you fart. And she's already got the whole liver, gallbladder lacking. But you're only supposed to eat like 2 or 3 eggs a day max because there is cholesterol in it. It's okay. It's not bad cholesterol. But, hun, if you're eating like 2 or 3 eggs a day, you're going to blow out your bowel. And you can overeat on certain things. But I'd be saying just maybe 1 egg a day or a couple of eggs every other day. And you're going to get sick of eggs. And if you eat too many of them, you can become allergic to them. So just cool it with the eggs straight away. Just be careful.
I'm still not hungry, and it's like
Hello.
8:30 p.m. And I ate that at like maybe 2. So breakfast or brunch, whatever you want to call it. So when I get home, I'm going to show you guys my haul. Try on my different hijabat. Salah told me that the plural for hijab is hijabat. So, yay. All right, before I get to my hijab haul, I want to show you the carpet we picked up. Here it is. It's nice and gray. It matches the curtains and the sofa. We really like it. So here it is.
How the hell does that match her curtains and sofa? It's not a blue toned grey. I'd say that's either a yellow or a green toned grey. So it's actually going to clash as far as tones go. But how does that match? I don't understand it. Does it even look brand new? Is it brand new? It looks like crop circles. You know the crop circles, like the alien crop circles? That's what it looks like. Like an aerial view. A black and white 1950s aerial view of crop circles. I mean, it's not horrendous, but this I would probably do in like with a glass table over the top, or maybe like a chrome and white glass marble, maybe with grey tones and stuff. And I definitely wouldn't do it on beige carpet. It would be white tiles, a dark grey carpet. I wouldn't put that on beige carpeting. No. Oh, maybe it was cheap. Maybe it wasn't expensive. I don't know, but it's a horrible. It doesn't go with. It doesn't. I don't know why she thinks she can't. I just again. I don't know why this bothers me so much. Chantal, like her, it must be her Korean heritage. She must be. You know how she misses that stink bacteria that the Koreans and Southeast Asians have, where they don't get BO. She's also missing the ability to be attracted to the colors that suit. And she must be slightly colorblind as well, because nothing ever matches or coordinates. She can't put things together. I think it's in her DNA at this point, guys. It's not her fault. It's her genetics, okay? It's her heritage.
Yes. All right, guys. So we are back from the store, and I'm going to try on the hijabs that I got. So let's go for number 1. Okay, so this here is the undercaps I usually wear. They cover the neck and everything.
I honestly think one thing she could do straight away to improve her eye makeup, not that I'm an aficionado, is just don't line your under eye. Just get rid of that. That's going to open her eyes up straight away. May not make the color pop as much, but it'll definitely make her eyes look naturally bigger. And if it's daytime, perhaps not putting as much black, maybe a dark brown or a light brown. Do the same shape, do the same shading, but just lighten it a little bit. Because if you popped a darker lipstick on her, you'd look like she's ready to go to a gala or something. Like, is this day makeup? Is this day makeup? This could be work makeup, maybe. Maybe she's been doing some important office calls for the perfume business and she likes to get dressed up. It puts her in the right frame of mind as the, I don't know, an employee of Salah's and Murad's, you know?
Everything, okay. But it's shorter, it comes to here. It's not like a full hijab. Now, you know that, like, you guys always see me struggling adjusting them and everything because these are the chiffon and, well, they are nice and the material is pretty light. You see here, I have to pin it for it to stay. So, like, I pin it like that while it's on and then I, like, wrap it myself.
Okay, so the chiffon ones are, like, fancy, dressy ones. I understand why they don't work for her because the undercap, if it's polyester and then the chiffon's polyester, they're going to slide. And she can pin it, but it's still going to move. And because everything's so tight and she's got the extra chin doing extra stuff underneath, like reverberating, things are going to move around and shake it up. And non-breathable, like literally no breathing. These are got to stink. These are going to, despite her inability to create BO, I think she's still creating the BO. Gonna stink because polyester just no. So I can understand why she's getting rid of those and just save those for a sexy fancy dates with Salah. The jersey ones, the fabric will stick together. So it will kind of like cling onto itself. So it won't shift as much. And that's probably why she's going to like it. The thicker fabrics are not going to be as sheer as well. She may not have to wear the undercut. She will need to be careful, however, because her thick, luxurious, like Rapunzel type hair must be contained underneath that cap. So she's got to be careful along this front hairline that she's got it pulled down enough, because if we see even like a sliver of her little chicken hairs under there, the world will implode. But I can see why she's gone for the jersey ones. They're probably not going to be that much cooler, but the lack of layers probably will help her. But the colors are hideous, as we will see.
You know, it's just a piece of fabric. You have to make your own hijab. And you don't feel like pinning it. And sometimes like it's really hot. So if I don't have to wear this under cap and I can just find like an all-in-one, that's what I was looking for. So I did get some hijabs that are like that. So this is the style. All of them are the same style, just different colors. So as you can see here, it's already stitched here. I just put my head through and then it's a jersey material.
Oh, and the other reason she probably doesn't like the chiffon ones, because her chin and head is basically just XL. There's no give and stretch in the chiffon, so it probably cuts into her as well, and she can't really pull it back. She can't really adjust it. Jersey has stretch, so therefore it's going to be more comfy. And she's probably had to go find bigger sizes, and anything with stretch is always good. As us big girls know, stretchy pants, stretchy shirts, stretchy undies, stretchy bras. Everything must have stretch to be comfortable.
So it kind of like just stays in place. So I don't need pants. I don't have to wear an undercap because it's not see-through like the chiffon. So I really want to get some of these because like I think it'll help me be a lot cooler.
9 months in, y'all. 9 months in. 9 months in. It's living in Kuwait, one of the hottest countries, not the hottest, but one of the hottest countries in the world. She is now, while she's on DEATH's door, she's decided, I might need to pull back on some layers here. My health is in dire straits once I step out this door. I am living in a hellscape of temperature rising. I might just pass away if I don't figure out this thing. What's the bet that the clothing haul that she's got coming are linen and light colored abayas that are not sheer or see-through? What is the bet? What is the bet that they're massive linen, lightweight, light colored abayas? Do I get a prize if I get it right? I bet you I'm gonna bet you 40 million trillion didgeridoo dollars. That's what the haul is going to be.
And they're lighter colors too. You guys have been saying, get some lighter colors, get some lighter colors. Well, there you go. So, all right. I'm going to try these on for you now. All right. First one, yellow.
Oliver loves anything synthetic or plastic. He doesn't care. He likes that synthetic lifestyle. He is, oddly enough, Goose Chuck, unaffected by the heat. He would have no compassion for Chantal's situation, though, Oliver. He's a little bit dead inside, our Oliver. Not a lot of good qualities. The only good quality Oliver has is interchangeable penises.
All right, so I have this one here. Very simple. Wow, I really like this one. So this one I have, I tried to get one that will match with a lot of things that I wear. Now, stay tuned because, you know, you're going to see some new outfits on me because I did get a shipment of clothes, you know, I've been waiting for. And you guys are going to see that soon. So you'll see the matching hijab with it as well. And it's so, like, it feels so.
So that means when she says matching, she thinks that matching means same colors. Like it's got to be the same. No, it just needs to be complementary. That's what matching means. It needs to complement the other item. So you can have colors that are completely opposite, but they just need to complement each other, like orange and blue, purple and green, blacks and whites. They've just got to be oppositional but complementary, or tones on tones. But anyway, that's getting more complicated. This, for me, as someone who does colors, as a former personal stylist, is the only hijab in the pastel range that she bought that suits her skin tone. We'll watch the others and then we'll discuss why. And I bet you guys can see why as well. But this is the only one that works. All the others need to go straight in the bin.
So nice. Like, it's nice and light. There's no undercap. I have to worry about like double layers on my head, you know. The only thing I'm worried about is sweat stain, but we'll find out about that. Actually, I might have to wear like a light undercut if there is like sweat stains, but we'll see. So this is number one. Okay, guys, so here's another one. This is a light pinky color, you know, no pins required. I don't even.
We hate this one because it's literally the same color as her skin. When you buy colors, you are trying to find something that contrasts enough with your skin to make your features accentuated. Your eyebrow color, your eye color, your lip color, your skin tone. This just blends in. This just literally blends into her face. So it's actually going to make her face look bigger, and it's going to make her skin look dull and flat and matte. We do not like this one. She's got red, warm undertones. So wearing something this shade does not cool that down, and it doesn't make her skin color look even toned or fresh and alive. It just corpse. This is corpse toned. We don't like it.
Even have an undercap, so like whenever I go out and I'm walking around, then I can just like it'll just be so much cooler, you know. I don't have to worry about that, and it's full coverage. You can't see any hair, you can't see anything. So yeah. All right, next one. All right, so here is another color. Another style you can do is just like
Ew, 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 ew. We hate this one because it is a yellow based. Again, she is warm. You don't put yellow on somebody who basically has jaundice colored eyeballs, has yellow teeth, and warm skin. This is the corpse range. This is the corpse line of hijabs that she has picked up. It's literally like she's gone and go, what is exactly the worst colors for me to put on my skin? And she's picked every single one of them and bought them and taken them home. The first one is good, and we'll talk about why. This one, horrible, 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 horrible.
like kind of, you don't have to wrap it around the head. You can just like wrap it like this and wear it like this and see how it just stays in place, and I don't have to worry it's full coverage because it's sewn here. So yeah.
Hijabs can look good, and I agree, Tia Marie, and welcome. I have absolutely no problems with hijabs. I think they look great in outfits. If that's your religion and you're into fashion, and even if you're not into fashion, you can still look dressed up, pretty gorgeous. I don't think hijabs make outfits look gross, and I don't think they make women look ugly. But what I think doesn't work is when you wear the wrong colors, the wrong fabrics. You don't pin them in a way that flatters them. You should treat them like any other piece of clothing. If you care about your outfits and putting them together and looking cute, because not everybody does, and that's fine because it's not their jam. They've got more important things to worry about. But if that is a thing that you're into, then you will make sure that you're picking the right colors, the right fabrics, putting together a look for yourselves, whatever that trend or style may be. This one's going for comfort, and she needs to mix and match with a whole bunch of outfits by picking exactly the wrong colors. But it's not her fault, guys. It's in her DNA. But yeah, hijabs can be cool. They can be really funky. I have found some really funky Instagrammy girls that they wear outfits that I would wear. The only difference, they wear a hijab with it, and they look great in them.
All right, guys, here is the last one I'm going to show you because I did also get a black one. but you've seen me in a black hijab.
This one's okay. I don't hate it. I don't understand why she bought this one if she's got the one at the beginning, because they look very, very similar. This one is a little bit more off-whitish grayish, whereas the other one's definitely like a coolish bluish white. But I don't understand why she bought these two. Maybe it's to have extras, and because it's a neutral color, it'll go with a lot of stuff. It's not terrible, but it's not the best.
So, but if I just want to wear black goes with everything, I have one for that too. Very versatile. So these are summer colors and they're like nice and light. The tag is showing, but so yeah, you can style it. I'm gonna style them different ways, but just to show you.
How much do you reckon these cost? How much that, because I mean, I guess how much scarves cost, the quality, the fabric. I would say I would probably, how much would I spend on a hijab? If it's something that I'm wearing every day and I have to wash them a lot and they need to go with a lot of things, it would be like a pair of jeans for me. Depends on how, or a jacket. Depends how often, where I'm wearing it, or what it's for. But for an everyday hijab, I guess what I'd spend probably maybe 20 to 50 bucks on a good hijab. If it's good quality fabric and if it keeps me cool, if it's special fabric that keeps me cool and I'm living in Kuwait, I would spend between 50 to 100 bucks because that would be super important. But just around the house, probably 20 bucks.
What color is this? You have to tell me in the comments below. Like, is it gray or is it off-white? Is it beige? I'm not even sure what color it is.
It would probably,
but yeah, so
it'd probably change depending on the color that she's wearing underneath it. It might look more gray if she's wearing something blue, or it might look a little bit more yellow if she's wearing green or a yellowish or an orange or a pink underneath it. It will depend.
Leave me in the comments your favorite color. I think I like the pink and blue one. I like those for sure. And thank you for taking me shopping for these.
$1
thank you for
million
watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Okay, so what I did is I pulled out her little face and I've picked out a couple of colors that I have said before that she should be wearing. And she can wear all of these colors up against a black or a charcoal or a white or a cream or whatever color abaya, if it's a basic color. These 4 colors don't change her skin tone. She looks the same skin tone in all of these, okay? Because this is one picture, but one isn't making her look worse than the other. Up against because even when it's like behind your face, it will change the way your skin tone looks. These are the color tones she should have worn. Now, you might say, but that's unfair, Cookie, because she's wearing a hijab in these ones. Let's continue. Okay, right. Okay, this isn't important stuff, but it's my stuff, so that's why we're doing it. Okay, so up the top, she looks even skin toned, right? Okay, it's literally the same picture, but she's got 4 different things on here, right? 4 different. We'll roll that one up. That one looks pretty good. It's a cool tone. It's a blue-based white. So it's cooling back the red. It's a neutral color. It's making her skin look pink and fresh. These 2 down, this is the worst one. Look at the skin tone change between them. Dead inside. Oh, I want that to go away. I want that line to go away. How do I make it go away? Go over here. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. I want that. Oh,
hello.
Let me go back. Let me go back. I want to talk about it some more. Okay.
Hello.
Can't do it. All right. Wait. No, sorry. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is the pink is terrible because it's the wrong color tone. The yellow is just not happening at all ever. The bottom 2 are the only 2 contenders in the top right is because it doesn't make her skin tone look dead. That's it. So the other 3, just throw them in the bin straight away, Chantal. Do it. Okay, so now are you ready for a mukbang? Are you ready? Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I only know I get to see the session about getting my belt. Oh, well, that's so exciting that you're finally getting some treatment and stuff. And then it's recovery. So whatever you got to do for your recovery, let us know if you need some entertainment or whatnot. But no, that's so good. Oh, I love it when like you plan something and that thing happens and then you get to recover and then you get to work on the next stage and then the next stage and next stage. It makes you feel like you're being proactive and you're getting stuff done, you know? Oh, okay. So we're ready for the mukbang. Now, before we even start this, Foodie's trying to sell in this one that she likes vegetables. We know she doesn't like them. We know she doesn't like them. But she's going to try and sell it to us. Let's see how much of a job she does selling how into this meal she is.
Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to having dinner with me. Today I am having some water, as you can see, and I'm having here some 150 grams of sliced chicken breast with mushroom sauce, broccoli, and mixed veg.
Now, literally, how difficult do you think that meal would have been for her to prepare for herself? Steam your veggies in a rice cooker in your microwave, even on your crisp them up in your air fryer. Don't need dump them and go, right? In your or even your multi cooker. Chicken breast, pan fried. That's cut it in half. It's 10 minutes in the frying pan. Mushroom sauce, some stock, corn flour, powder, salt, and pepper, and fry off some mushrooms. That is a 10-minute meal at worst. That is a lazy meal for me to cook. That's what I would come. I don't have energy to cook much. I'm making that. You can even buy them in steam pouches that you literally throw it in the microwave, set it for 2.5 minutes, and it's cooked. The fact that she's ordered this in when she could easily prep this and make this herself, just it drives me nuts. But I love the attempt at being healthy. I love the attempt because this is part of our cycle. Because tomorrow we're going to come back with a mukbang of pasta. What did I put on my little poll on my tab? It was pizza, pasta, McDonald, like burgers and fries, a mountain of rice, or something without sodiums. So another meal like this. Now the vote everybody was like a mountain of rice. I think the mountain of rice, as everybody else does think, will probably be the winner, but we won't know until tomorrow. We won't know until tomorrow whether it's going to be something like this or a mountain of rice.
Moving on.
Pasta.
Every
You think
salad.
pasta?
I was craving vegetables. Honestly, it's so bad.
I get cravings for vegetables. At the moment, my maddest craving, and I'm not even making this up, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh, look at me flexing. I'm so healthy. I'm so cookie. I also eat raspberry flavored licorice twist chocolates on the same day, okay? I have an obsession at the minute with bok choy boiled in chicken stock that's had chicken thigh. Okay, so this is it. I fry up some chicken thighs, and then I put stock over the top to boil it off to make it soft, because I have this weird texture thing with food in my teeth. But anyway, make it soft. And then I take that chicken out, drain it out of the stock, and put it in a container, and I'll put that aside, and I'll put it in soups, salads, or sandwiches, because I don't like flavor it with anything except the stock. And then the stock that's got all the chicken fat and the chicken flavor, the broth that's left over, I chop up bok choy, and then I put bok choy in it, and I boil that off until it's like bright green and yummy. Even the stalky, chonky, strippy stalks. And then I'll drain the bok choy out and put that in a container, and then I'm left with the broth, and then I'll just drink the broth. And then the bok choy I'll heat up and I'll eat it like I'm having chips or something. It's my new obsession, and I don't know why, but it's so good. All 3 bits is like my favorite, and it goes so far, and it's cheap as chips, but that's my new obsession. And I'll get another one, but that's it for now. I had, what did I have for lunch? I had leftover spaghetti sauce. So I put some beef stock in it and made it into like a spaghetti soup. And then on the side, I heated up my bok choy and I ate that. That was my lunch, and it was great. I loved it.
So bad. That's a huge broccoli. Huge. All right, let's dig in. I want to buy this salad so
Same,
bad.
Tammy.
The feta's like creamy.
I have frozen meals in there for the hubby because they need to be of a certain size. I cook and freeze all the time. If I've got extras, go straight in the freezer. Because I won't eat them. But also just to have something so I can always just pull it out and go to work and I can heat up in the microwave. You've got to prep food. If you're an overeater or an binge eater, or if you've got problems with impulses with food, you've got to have food prepped. It's the absolute number one rule. If you have problems with food, prep. Have food readily available to snack on. That's good for you.
I had to skip forward because I'm still chewing the broccoli. It's taking forever.
Okay. See, this is where food is a bit weird for me. The broccoli literally is harder to get through because it's fibrous, crunchy, whatever. But she will happily sit there and work her way through 8 cups of rice, a massive oversized portion of wedges, a massive oversized portion of chips. They're not a hardship. That's goals. Getting through the end of that. But this one oversized, large, crunchy piece of broccoli, it's too much. But it's too much chewing, guys. It's exhausting. The broccoli is exhausting me. Okay. Crunchy broccoli is the best bit, especially when you get it in Chinese. You know, when you buy Chinese food and it's beef and then you've got the noodles and then they just perfectly cook the broccoli. It's cooked, but still got a little bit of crunch. It's the best. That's the best beef and broccoli.
The mushroom sauce has like 42 calories.
Brussels sprouts too, with garlic and a little bit of butter. We know she's got a knife because she made an attempt to cut the broccoli, but she fails every single time with the carrots to cut the carrot in half and put half of the carrot in the mouth. The whole thing goes in. Like she literally eats like a toddler, like no manners, none. Like she eats like a barbarian.
I love veggies.
Drizzled.
So if you haven't seen my vlog, check it out.
Night Dragon.
I went hijab shopping today. Didn't try on. We went to this like store.
Oh, I wonder, because she's always fidgeting with the hijabs, if when she puts on the new hijabs, the new jersey soft ones, whether we're still going to get all the adjusting and stuff like that. I bet we do.
Huge like shopping center. And it was like stairs only. They didn't have any like escalator.
Now, we can all tell by now, because we've watched her eating enough of this, that she doesn't like this meal. And how do we tell, guys? Because we're not making huge forkfuls, because that's what we do when we like something. We put on as much as we possibly can onto the fork. We're not making eye rollies into the back of the head. We aren't going, We're not making the noises. Like she's not enjoying this. She's tolerating this meal. She's working through this meal. The meal, she's gone to the meal. The meal's not come to her. Like this is not one of Foodie will not be ordering this again. This is not one of her meals that she's ever gonna. We'll never see this meal again. This is a one-night stand. Hi, House of Hannibal. Hello, welcome.
There's peas here. I haven't had peas in a while. So I'm not used to.
Oh, yes. And by the way, new people, if there's anybody here that's new, I try and eliminate Sala and the pets out of it. Sala, because I hate his stupid 17-foot long, droopy, goofy face, voice, just everything about him. I don't like it. And Julia and Harry, not because I don't like them, I just don't like pet content when it is in conjunction with Foodie. I'm an animal lover. Everybody knows I'm an animal lover, but I don't want to show the prisoners, basically the prisoners. I don't want to show them with Foodie. No. So I edit them out a lot. So you might see a tail or a paw here and there, but they are usually eliminated from the stream. So if you want to see them, I'm sorry, but I do cut them out.
Like
taking stairs. So the building was like 3 floors.
And I'm just curious as to why Foodie's still thinking in volume. This meal here is large enough. It is a large serving for anyone. This would fill up someone with a good appetite. Why did she need the oversized large side salad to go with it? Because she always thinks in volume. Her mind goes, I need more than one container of something. I need to have at least 3 things on the table at all times. It never occurs to her, one plate, one meal, I'm done. That's it.
And like, so the men's clothing and homes things.
And it's for me, and it's people like Goosey and all the other animal lovers who don't want to see them. That's why I do it, because I know it upsets them and I know it triggers people. So that's why I do it.
We're upstairs. There was like a bunch of stuff on the main level we didn't really need. Then the women's things like cosmetics.
They didn't need it. All Foodie's like, fuck them stairs. I'm not going up those stairs. No way, no how. 1 set of stairs of doom a day is enough for me. You need something so that you can send your skinny, lanky, lurchy ass up there and get it yourself. I will meet you on the landing, out of breath, red with my puffer. See you in 10. She's not doing more stairs than she has to do in a day.
The hijab and stuff like that were on the bottom level. But I did it. But by the time I got to the top, I was like, and then I had to walk around the store. It's like a lemon vinaigrette on the salad.
She's whining like, oh, I had to go do stairs. And then I had to walk around after having to get dressed. That was an exercise in futility. Oh, my God. I've already exhausted myself, and we've only been outside for 5 minutes. She's literally talking about most people's morning routine, imagine getting up, making breakfast, getting your kids ready, getting your dogs ready for daycare, whichever you've got to do. Dressing yourself, dressing them, saying goodbye to your husband, kissing your husband goodbye, actually making physical contact with a partner, driving yourself to work, parking, walking into work, putting your lunch in the fridge. That's Foodie's exhausted. Foodie's exhausted already. And that's most people's between 6 and 9 a.m. She's not adulting. She's just pretending at this stage.
So I know you're probably thinking, what the heck?
Oh, don't shame Hannibal. Don't shame Hannibal. Come out, sweetie. It's okay. No one will hurt you here. Oh, look, that mean Abby, I won't let her get you, okay?
I mean, it's no mystery that I'm not in the best shape. I am working on it. Just why.
As my mum would say, Abby, mack your end. If you do that again, I'll mack your end. You be nice to Hannibal, okay?
I'm trying to eat healthier.
Yeah, you throw some chicken into that Greek salad, right, Jen? That's a meal in itself. Protein. You could put some scrambled eggs, some tuna, some chicken. You could have like a steak on the side of that. That's a meal. She's actually having 2 meals right here. Don't think it's low cal just because of the feta. The feta is where the calories are. She has got a lemon dressing that she doesn't like. That's obviously low calorie. But depending on the dressing, that's a high calorie dinner there, depending on what you put in it. Oh, and Foodie, just so you know, because I'm surprised you don't know this already, the reason that your feta is probably creamy is probably because it's Persian feta. Because Persian feta is the superior feta. I've tried Greek feta. I've tried Danish feta. I've recently fallen in a romance with Persian feta. It lives in oil. It lives in oil. It lives in it. That's like it's like you imagine the ocean. Ocean is the oil, and then the cheese is inside it. It floats in an ocean of oil. It's delicious. It's creamy. It's spreadable. Persian feta for the goal. That's probably why it's creamy. But yes, I am passionately in love with Persian feta.
Yeah, I just have to keep at it because I don't like feeling like I can't do things. I hate that feeling. And I don't like feeling unwell and so focused on.
No, Abby's a tiger.
Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time breathing, blah, blah, blah. I really don't like that.
Goose Chuck, excuses and justification is how she cured her diabetes. Did you not know that? You can excuse it and wish it away. It was either that or the Coca-Cola that fixed it.
I don't really like iceberg lettuce anymore. It's just so flavorless.
That's because it's 90% water. It's literally chewable water. That's what lettuce is. The flavor comes from the dressing and the other things on it. It's there to fill up your gaps. It's there. It's filler. It's like backfill. Imagine your tummy as a package that you got to post to a friend. You're sending them a care package, right? And the good parts are your chicken. Your presents are the chicken, your veggies, and your mushroom sauce, right? Okay. And the presents is the mushroom sauce and the chicken. What we're backfilling it with is the veggies. The veggies is the filler. It's protecting the presents on the inside. It's filling up the gaps. That's what the low-calorie, highly nutritious food should be. You backfill the good stuff by getting rid of the rice. Throw out the rice, put in your veggies, fill up your space, less calories, better nutrition. And then you put your chicken and your mushrooms on top. That's why this meal, low calorie, has no rice in it, because they backfilled it with good veggies. That's how it works. That's what lettuce is. It's backfill. No nutrition, just water, green stuff, fills you up.
Mushroom sauce is good.
Abby's a lion. No, she's not a lion. She's a tiger.
Yeah, I have some really nice, huge, juicy mangoes. Can't wait to have one.
You're a jelly bean, Goosey. Didn't you know that?
I didn't really have to force myself to order healthy food tonight. I was literally just craving. In the car, I'm like,
she wants it to be publicly known. She was not coerced by anybody to eat the vegetables with chicken and mushroom sauce. This was all of her own free will. She was craving it, guys. Chantal was craving vegetables. I think she's avoiding, what was she calling it? The tetanus. This is what the sailors used to eat to avoid the tetanus when they were on the ships, remember? The tetanus, the sailors. I think she was talking about scurvy, but she's eating the veggies to avoid the scurvy.
Thinking of what to have for dinner. And I was like, I'm craving chicken and broccoli. So I was like, there you go. Order it.
Oh, lettuce is the first thing in one of my...
Because of my health, I just get tired very easily if I do too much, so...
Oh, yeah, like the street.
Am I my limit for today?
Hi, Okie doll. Hi.
Otherwise, yeah, this is something I could easily cook. Chicken and vegetables, but there's no easily when you feel like I do sometimes.
Sometimes or every single day. And it's not how you feel, it's how you exist. You are weeks away from bedbound. If you can't prepare this dish for yourself in your kitchen, if this meal here is too much effort and exertion, you are scarily close to bedbound, because this is it's a sauce with steamed vegetables with a pan-fried piece of meat. It literally does not come any easier than that, other than a microwave meal. And you, ma'am, you are a connoisseur. You've made your own paneer. You can make a meatloaf from heaven. This should not be a problem for you to be able to cook. You've got the skills. You've got the know-how. You are the Liam Neeson in the kitchen. You have skills that you have acquired over a lifetime, and you will find them. You know, you will find the food and you will take care of them. You know, this should not be difficult unless you're close to being bedbound, and that's where you are.
Even at the store, I was hitting my limit because we were walking around for quite some time. I'm getting some things for the apartment. Got a rug and some other things. And all those stairs without sitting.
Now, because they're buying new decor, that makes me think they are definitely not moving anytime soon, because you don't go and fancy a place up before you move. You want less stuff, not more things. Somebody has bantered around that they think that Chantal and Salah are adopting a child. I don't think this is happening for a couple of reasons. And I don't want to believe it to be true. Like, I actually do not want this to be a thing. I honestly don't think it is. And if it happens, no, it creates too much pressure in my chest to think about it. But I did Google it earlier today, adoption is not possible in Kuwait. It's not. The only way that it happens, because any children without parents are adopted by the state. They become part of the state. You can foster a child, but they're not allowed to take your name. There's some rules because of Islam, blah, blah, blah. There's all that. But you can't adopt in Kuwait, okay? But Foodie, being a Canadian citizen and an expat, can adopt a child from outside of Kuwait. But Salah is not an expat, so that excludes him. So Foodie would then probably, and this is just me doing some quick reading, so it could be completely like, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. But as I would see it, Foodie would then have to try and adopt as a single person. But she's not single, so she's married, so that complicates matters. And she would then have to go under Canadian law for the for meeting the requirements to be an adoptive parent, and her health and her psychology would not because she has these mental disorders, but because she has them untreated. She's not been stable for a long time, and she's not been medicated for a long time. She does not have a treatment plan, blah, 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 blah. She wouldn't meet the requirements for under the adoption. And the other thing is, to be a foster parent in Kuwait, you are also have to be of good repute, have a good reputation, have good psychology and mental and physical health. So she also would not meet the requirements. So I feel safe in the knowledge that they are not adopting from the state. She's not adopting as a Canadian citizen. My only concern is that perhaps they are doing a private adoption and they are going to finagle it the way that they had finagled her living in Kuwait and being married in Kuwait, like the loopholes and the paperwork and stuff like that. But that would cost a lot of money. They don't have a lot of money. So I feel pretty good about them never having a child in their life. I don't think that's a possibility for them. And Chantal has just admitted recently she doesn't like kids. She doesn't like kids. She's got a kid. She's got Salah. So, yeah.
Normally I take a sip break in between or something. I was like, nowhere to sit.
Oh, okay.
So
hi, Under Rug Swept. Hello.
At the Taj, I started feeling a little bit like I was going to be sick. I wasn't even really hot. I wasn't sweaty. So I just felt ill. Maybe I overexerted myself. I did do a lot today. I did a lot of physical housework, cleaned out all our closets, reorganized it.
Hi, Under Rug. Anola has massive bot baby. She wants bot flies for Foodie. Where do you want them? Do you want them in the butt? Do you want them on the feet, knees, anywhere, or just anywhere on the surface area? Where do we want these bot fly babies? What do you imagine in your brain? Maybe Anola, art project. Okay, I'm going to put it to you. I'm going to give you some inspiration, okay? I'll even give you a song to inspire you by. I want you to do the song that I want you to paint this to is, that song, I think it's by 9 Inch Nails. And I don't know why this song is the song that I've picked in my brain. Is that song that goes, I want you like an animal. Dirt, dirt. That's the song I want you to listen to, if you know the song I mean. And I want you to paint what you imagine the bot flies exploding on Foodie looks like, or what that vision, that manifestation that you want. I don't care how dark it is. I don't care how ugly it is. I want to see what your brain sees when you what you're envisioning, because I think it would be magical, absolutely magical. If you want to, I'm just putting it out there.
My bias. I organized my dresser, and then his clothes needed it bad, so I reorganized that closet. I haven't much left to do, alhamdulillah. I had French onion soup at this restaurant, and I was like, the sodium.
Oh, her back hump.
I really have to watch it.
Lots of acreage.
I don't want to die. I really, really don't want to die young. This carrot's stubborn.
Betty, I'm sorry, hun, but all points are pointing to you may not have that choice. I don't know if you can turn it around from here. You are going to have to put in hard yards for the next 4 or 5 years. If you think that you can do this for a couple of months and all your problems are solved, you are insane. You need to lose the weight, at least 200 pounds. You need to drop at least 200 pounds to even get close to being in the circumference of healthy-ish. And then you know what extra problem you are going to have that is going to be potentially life-threatening for you? Excess skin. And here is why. Because you're going to drop weight, this is all hypothetical. It's never going to happen, but hypothetical, because you've been so big and you need to drop so much, the skin's going to be very thin. And because you're such a dirty, filthy creature, you are going to be susceptible to all sorts of infections and manifestations of bacteria, staph, that other thing that you had, golden staph is what we get here, the other pussy thing that you had, your boils. You are in danger, girl. You in danger, girl. That's my Whoopi Goldberg coming out. The excess skin would then be a whole nother problem. So then you're going to be operated on and have it removed if that ever becomes an eventuality. And then that's going to be a whole nother thing. You don't heal up. You've got such a long road that I do not think you are mentally capable of doing it. None. Absolutely no chance.
I want to live a long time to make people mad. I'm just kidding. I want to live a long time.
There's that passive-aggressive
In a
food
few
that we
days.
know and love.
I should be caught up with everything. And you guys will get some.
Caught up with everything makes me think that she's let everything slide. That perhaps she let the house get a bit messy. That's why we weren't allowed to see any of it. That's why we haven't seen the kitchen, because it was a pigsty. That's why we haven't seen the bedroom, because that's private, but messy. And the washing hadn't been done. The cleaning hasn't been done. She only keeps, literally, she keeps just the area where she films the mukbangs tidy. But the rest of it is just like a hellscape of boxes and trash and bags and garbage and clothes and shoes and just shit everywhere. She's caught up with everything. What's been left on the back burner, foodie? You don't do anything all day.
Good content headed your way. Well, I mean, a lot of you just like these videos, A lot of you don't, but I can't make everyone happy. Very healthy.
She's got a pile of lettuce there. So she's eaten the cherry tomatoes out of it, which weren't very many, to be honest, and the olives, the salty olives. But she's left the bulk of the salad. She's eaten the feta, the cherries, and the olives. So she didn't eat a Greek salad. She just ate the accoutrements, the stuff that goes in a Greek salad, but just not the salady part. Okay.
Ever since the nausea weird episode at the store, I have not really been too hungry, so this is perfect.
She's not been too hungry, but she ordered a large veggie with chicken and then a large side salad. So for me, when foodie says she's not hungry, so hungry for foodie is a craving for something fried, burgerish, a big, scrumptious, thick, fatty, fast foodie feast. That's what hunger is for foodie. From what I can see from here, I'm just supposing from what she has said. I could be completely wrong, but not being hungry is I can eat a massive meal as long as it's not something that I'm craving. So that's what I'm getting from this. It doesn't mean I couldn't possibly put anything in my mouth because I don't feel like eating, because I just feel in the tummy I just put it past my lips and I'll probably throw up. That's what I feel like. No, it just means I don't want rice, burgers, chips, fries, pizza, whatever. That's what hunger is for foodie.
I mean, I haven't been wanting something fried or
I try to edit them out as much as I can.
I love chicken breast. So yeah, I was really nauseous, a bit dizzy, and I was like,
That'll be your
"This
blood
huge broccoli is going
pressure.
to take a lot of chewing, and I'm so tired."
Chewing makes her tired. Baby girl. Wait,
No butter.
wait. Oh, we're supposed to be impressed the fact that she's eating broccoli without butter. That's impressive. That's discipline.
It's all right. My palm is itchy. Slippage.
She's allergic to healthy food.
I'm not wearing one of my new hijabs right now.
Hi, Sigma. Hi.
I can't wait for the winter here. It's gonna be so much more bearable.
Wait.
Just
Oh,
walk
I
into the
think
store,
no, I
like,
didn't.
The
No, I
heat,
didn't.
It was like
Cut it
windy,
out.
and it was like a literal hot, like a hot heat, like a heater.
Maybe I left it. I thought I'd left it in, but she doesn't have any carrots. Like, there was a part where she put like the carrot on the fork and she put it in her mouth like this, and then she took it off with the teeth, and it didn't go all the way in. So she got her finger and shoved it in. I'm like, cut it in half. Just cut it in half. Like the way she's a baby. She's a total baby.
And all the sand was blowing in my eyes. I'm like, welcome to Kuwait. I mean, it is the desert, so. I was really thinking about this today. I was like, I'm doing this a lot. I'm like,
Oh, thanks, Abby.
isn't life wonderful? Isn't the earth beautiful? Like, think of all the different cultures, different geographical regions, and I just have a new love for life.
Does anybody think that Foodie and Sala, while they're in the shops, they're just hanging out in the shops, looking at carpets, checking out cool daisy tables, looking at chintzy bird cages, and she's just turned to Lurch and gone, isn't life just wonderful? I mean, the geographical regions, there's so much to discover, Sala. Isn't life beautiful? Do we think that conversation actually happened? I'm calling bullshit. My bullshit meter just hit the red.
I can't bring myself to eat this bland, sour. This dressing is sour. So the lettuce is like bland and sour. I want to eat this with my hands. It's like a treat.
If you want a light dressing, easiest thing in the world to do, get your balsamic vinegar, no oil-free dressing, 1/4 cup, add in 2 teaspoons of light cream, mix it up, makes it beautiful, and it doesn't add a lot of calories. Tip from Cookie.
Anyway, I mean, there's so much to discover, like, in the world. If I can just focus on this goal.
See, this is where she gets her mukbangs all messed up. She sits there and she says a statement like that. There's just so much in the world to discover. And then just moves on. What are you talking about? What things in the world are you wanting to discover, Foodie? Unless that's a throwaway statement and it's just something that you have just said to fill content, to make content, to fill time, to just say stuff, what would you be talking about? Are you talking about perhaps a orangutan sanctuary in Sarawak? Are you potentially talking about some of the unique islands of Bali? Are you talking about going to Turkey, going to a mosque in one of the other Islamic countries that you've looked at? What specifically are you wanting to discover? Are you planning on perhaps snorkeling in the Maldives? Expand. They would be perfect topics to talk about. Interesting. Shows where your interests lie, what you potentially might be planning for your channel without actually saying what you're planning for your channel. It'll give people in your next chat to bounce ideas off with you. It would make your mukbangs way less boring. But no, she just wants to get through the meal so she get views. So she doesn't, oh God. At least she didn't bring pictures this time. It wasn't like a scratch and sniff mukbang like last time with the foods, her favorite childhood foods.
We're wanting to travel. I know we'll get there.
Oh, Everest.
It's like a motivation. I like peas now. I used to hate them.
Just pick up the entire broccoli. Fuck utensils. I'm eating it with my fist. She's so used to, like, because she's in the Middle East and now she's practically Middle Eastern. Everything gets eaten with hands now. All of it.
I'm so tired. I feel like I did maybe overexerted myself a bit.
She exerted herself shopping for hijabs and rugs. What did you do today, Goose Chuck? What did you do out in your barn today? Did you exert yourself? Did you lift a few, 15 to 20 to 30 bales of hay? Did you feed your animals today? Did you work on your van? What time did you get up? I hope you didn't exert yourself too hard walking from the barn to your house, which is probably about the same amount of activity that Foodie does in an entire day. Exerted herself. Oh, yeah, she's fluent, man. Fluent.
Alhamdulillah. I'm done.
She did not like that meal one bit. Didn't
Yeah.
like it.
That was good. I'm like happy because like normally if I go out and I encounter some kind of like physical limitation, it discourages me and makes me want to comfort eat. So
But Foodie, the stairs didn't limit you. You went up and you went down. You made those stairs your bitch. You conquered the stairs. You're ready for base camp. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 7 days of hiking would be an absolute breeze in comparison to those maybe 20 steps that you went up and down. What are you talking about? You aced it.
I'm glad I chose something healthy. And that's kind of just how I take it day by day, like minute by minute, meal by meal.
No, yes, I'm glad you corrected yourself. You don't do it day by day. You do it hour by hour, meal by meal. Because I'm sure in about 2 hours' time after that meal, she's hit up Burger King or Taco Bell for a Crunch Supreme. Okay, the difference between the meals that Foodie loves and what Foodie just ate. Yes, it was delivered. It was packaged how she likes it. It was delivered. It was ordered. She didn't have to prepare it. This was not an emotionally satisfying meal for Foodie because food is comfort. Food is love. And she doesn't like the lettuce because it's bland, because all food needs to be a flavor explosion. It needs to be an orgasm with every mouthful. This food did not provide that for Foodie. So her little addictive brain is going to be like, didn't quite get the dopamine rush that I wanted. I didn't get enough fat, salts, and sugars. Her little brain is going to be like, Mum, we need some crappy food. This is not what we like. We've discussed this before. Her brain is not going to like this. Her feels is not going to like this meal. She's going to be having a massive blowout dinner in probably not tomorrow, but the next day. Next day guaranteed.
You know, sometimes I make good decisions, sometimes not. Anyways, guys, thank you for having dinner.
No, Goose Truck. She travels. You know that movie, The Blob? That's how Foodie moves. That's how she travels. She just slides under doorways, gets like bumps upstairs. That's how she travels. She's viscous.
dinner with me. I imagine you guys eating and watching me at the same time. And it,
Oh, you
like,
think
gives
she
me a
already
sense of
has?
comfort a bit.
I'll take that bet.
So I'm gonna go spend time with Salah. He's eating in Howie's room. His meal, he's having lamb and rice, his favorite.
Okay, I'm going to translate that because I speak Fuparese. That motherfucker had the nerve to order lamb and rice, which he knows is my favorite, that I'm not having. I'm having stupid broccoli with vegetables and bullshit chicken with mushrooms and with lettuce that's too sour and watery and flavorless. How dare he? That's what she really said. That's what the side eye was. That's what she really said.
No, I don't want rice. I
Mm.
was really honestly craving vegetables. Sometimes it happens.
Let's go back and listen to her say that again and watch what her face is. She wants the rice most of all.
Howie's room. His meal, he's having lamb and rice, his favorite.
Oh, that's not a face that says lamb. It's like she was nostalgically thinking rice. Again.
His meal, he's having lamb and rice, his favorite.
Oh, no, she doesn't want rice. She doesn't want the rice at all. You can tell. You can tell.
No, I don't want rice. I was really honestly craving vegetables. Sometimes it happens, especially after eating like not so great for a long time. And then the mangoes, I'll have that. I'll cut up a mango, a big juicy vitamin.
And that's true. That does happen. It's because your body is probably crying out for fiber. It's probably crying out for some vitamin K, A, B, C, D, B12. It is crying out for some good nutrition. She'll have one good meal and then she'll be back on board with fries and
rich, delicious, yummy mango. I should take some vitamins. Okay, I need your opinion. What kind of vitamin should I be taking as a...
Oh, now this question will divide the community. We'll let it finish and then we'll discuss.
Well, I'm pretty much menopausal at the minute I had my operation. Woman at my age. It's overwhelming. I don't know even know what to get. But I need to go to the pharmacy and get a refill on my Cyprelex. So I actually plan on getting blood work done to see if I'm deficient in anything. But just curious, like what you guys take. And I could maybe bring it up to the doctor, All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Okay. Right. Okay. Disclaimer, not a medical professional, not a nutritionist, not a dietitian, but I think she needs to be taking a multivitamin. She needs to be taking a D3. She's probably lacking in B12. She's probably lacking in iron, simply because she just does not eat veg. She eats pickles. She's menopausal because she's had the uterus taken out. She's had the hysterectomy. But it's all bullshit if she doesn't eat the right veg, because vitamins will only do so much and you've got to buy the right vitamins. I don't think she should. I think she needs to change her diet. Without changing her diet, the vitamins are going to do absolutely nothing. They are in conjunction with a good diet. Vitamins on their own do nothing. So don't buy any vitamins, foodie. You can't afford it because good vitamins are expensive. That's my theory. But what do you guys think? And she needs to have blood work. I can guarantee you that she's low in vitamin D. She never goes outside and she doesn't eat enough good stuff. Text beat wrote comma. Oh, did he write the word comma? Let me see. As soon as she turned off the rice, we didn't see Salah because she knocked him unconscious and stole his rice. Because we know how much rice they get in a serve. And she just went up to him, hit him over the head, yoinked. Oh, no, it started too soon. I've got my panda content. I've got my panda. Now, I have got another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because that's all the foodie content I wanted to do for today. Just wanted to cover that. I was thinking, if Salah's not going to be the man, the husband of the house, and do the research to find Foodie the treadmill of her dreams, let's do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some research and I'm going to find Foodie the treadmill. We're going to find one that'll take her weight, fit into her minimal tiny ass budget because she's got no money, and her hubby they're making fuck all money between them. Fits in a small house because they have got a small area to fill, is for walking, and has some of the new technologies on it. I'm going to see if I can find something because Foodie needs a treadmill. If she's not going to go to the pool, a treadmill is the only answer for her. She won't have to go outside. She can stay in the aircon. She could crank it up to 10 degrees and get on that thing. She could get on it all day and night. She got insomnia, get on the treadmill. In between snacks, get on the treadmill. Right, 2 minutes at a time, a minute at a time. She just needs to get on it. She could even drag that left zombie foot if she wanted to, but the treadmill is going to get her moving, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to make it my mission. So for my next live stream, which should be Tuesday, am going to come to you with my PowerPoint presentation on a couple of options for a treadmill for Foodie. Are you down? Are you down? Hell, Stella might even be able to find her a second-hand one, but at least I want to give him some ideas of what he should be looking for, okay? All right. Now, if you've got any suggestions, if you guys are treadmill owners or treadmill connoisseurs like myself, throw in some models, throw in something that, or if you've got one that you think would be a great option for Foodie, pop it in the comment section of this video or any one of my videos, because I look at all my comments through my YouTube studio. So I'll find your comment, chuck it in there. If you want to give this stream a like, please do. More channel content committee type scenario. God, what was I going to say? Oh, Abby, that's yes. She used the distraction technique. She stunned him with the fupa. No, that's what she knocked him out with. She did her little gun shunt, that I call it, the little that she used to do. That's how she knocked him out. Full frontal assault it was. The other, what was I saying? I can't even remember what I was saying. Threw me off. Abby, community content type stuff. Oh, that was the other thing. Juliana said the other day that she likes my selection of music sometimes that I pick for my videos at the beginning and at the end. And she wanted to see one of my running playlists. Now, I listen to K-pop pretty much solid. I like other music too, but at the minute, all I listen to is K-pop. And I listen to 17 a lot at the minute, a lot of ATs and BTS. But at the minute, it's 17. I've opened up my running list, the music that I listen to on my treadmill or when I'm walking and running. I've made it public. Now, if you don't like K-pop, don't listen to it. If you want to hear some of the music that I like, please feel free to view it. It's under running. The other thing I was going to suggest is if you wanted me to, I could gather up, because I've paid for the copyrights. I've got a subscription for the music. If you want me to, and if you like some of the music that I've put on it, I'm going to make a playlist and make it public, put it on my channel. So if there's any songs in particular that you know that you like, let me know if you can. Like if there's a particular one that you're like, I like that song, I like those lyrics, I like that artist, let me know and I'll see if I can start putting the descriptions. It's all from a website, so I don't know if you can access or not, but I can at least, point you in the direction to listen to it. And that was just a suggestion that's come from you guys. So I thought if one person's thinking it, another person might be thinking it too. So, and I do love music and I love to share music. So I would like to thank everybody for joining me. Now, going forward, I will be looking into Ambi stuff again. I'm just sort of focusing on Chantal at the minute because 2 people at once is just more, because I'm back to work and I'm just trying to balance things. I'm just trying to do it all, gals and guys, full plates and all that. And I don't want to drop any balls. Okay, so I will be looking at Ambi stuff too. So if you like Ambi content, we will be looking at some of that, but just not in today's stream. But what we are going to do is look at 3 very short clips that have baby pandas. The channel is called Panda. They do panda content and panda shorts. See up there, Panda. If you want to go Google it, I might put it in my description. But the world is a better place because of baby pandas, and that's my belief. So let's watch some baby pandas. Baby pandas. Okay, you ready? They're only 40 seconds long each, but be prepared to ooh and ah. He's just tricking the baby panda. So cute. Oh my God, I'm dying. This is a real job, guys. It's an actual job. Look how little. Now, this one is a panda mum. Now, panda mums get a bad rap because they're very docile. They're a bit dippity. They're la-di-da. They're very forgetful. They're not very focused. But this one, I would like to see you try and separate it from this baby. Oh, you are lying. Are you lying? Anola, are you tricking me? Because we can look at that shit right now if you want to. I can hold off on the panda stuff and we're doing it. We are doing it. Are you kidding? Are you like, no. Is she? All right, I'm confused. I'm all akimbo. Okay, stop screen. Stop screen. Do you want to watch it? Okay, hand to heart. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So we've got rid of that one. So close you. We'll come back. There's another video at the end. We'll do it at the end. Okay. Oh my God. You're lying. I can't believe that she's so stupid. She's so dumb. Oh, the predictability girl. Oh my God. Okay. Where is she? Where is she? She's so far down on the list. Oh, Anola, you came in just at the right time. Pause. Oh, and the other thing I do, guys, is I get rid of the cameo stuff because that's stupid as well. All right, we're going to watch the McDonald's mukbang, okay? All right. Oh, she's a lunatic. Okay. All right. Okay, let's play a little bit of Chantal bingo. You don't have to write anything down, but here's what we're going to be looking for. Justification for the McDonald's meal. A sassy attitude, because normally gross food, something like that, is followed by she's got a bad attitude about something. Nostalgia, food nostalgia. We're going to be talking mainly about food. She's going to ask us at least once, where's your husband? Where's your weight loss? Where's your ring? Where have you traveled? Any one of those counts. She's going to be wearing one of the newer buyers and she's going to spill. That's one of the other reasons she doesn't wear light colored buyers, because she's filthy and she can't eat like a normal person. No, so that means she's going to have a black abaya on. Oh, the mystery of it all. Let's go. Let's watch. Oh, is it a McDonald's rage? Oh, and there's going to be rage. I don't know why I'm so excited. Oh my God. Anyway, oh, there is a not silver lining. What's the opposite of a silver lining? I don't know. Iron lining. We're going to have all the chewing noises and there's probably going to be chips. Okay, guys. Okay, we're going to put our seatbelts on. Buckle up, clip in, get comfy, put your shoulders back, deep breathing. Just got to prepare and armor ourselves for the slopping and the chewing noises. Universe, protect us from the wood chipping of the fries, the smacking and the licking of the lips, the McDonald's sauce up the cheek. Please protect us from the grossness. May our gag reflex be strong and our upchuck reflex be suppressed. Thank you, universe, in advance. Bye. Okay.
Hello.
I will allow it.
Assalamu alaikum, Princess Peach. Hey there, Beezers.
Nope.
Want a personalized video from me
Nope.
to you that you can keep forever?
Nope.
Or maybe a special shout out? You have to do easy.
Nope.
Which is usually.
Okay, go back.
So,
Yeah.
so today
Perfect.
I am having.
First up, she's wearing one of her old head wraps. She's just bought a whole new range of hijabs. Perfect. Nice and cool. So she doesn't have to wear layers, but she's got one of her old head wraps on. Why? Why is she wearing old stuff? Maybe she gets the heebie-jeebies about wearing things before they're washed. Maybe they're in the wash. They're in the wash because they've come from a shop. She doesn't know who's touched them. She doesn't know where they've come from. They're in the wash and they're drying. That's why she's not worn it yet. That's what I'm concluding.
McDonald's. I was
Hi,
really
Holly.
craving some McDonald's.
Abby, you're going to
but
sit here and you're going to watch her
I
eat.
made a better choice. I got a kids meal, which is usually allowed on.
She got a kid's meal and a Big Mac and some nuggies, but they're just out of view.
A lot of diet programs like Weight Watchers, for example. It's more point friendly than a regular size meal or like a Big Mac. So yeah, I'm going to eat this. This is a small, tiny apple juice, orange juice.
Okay, so what she should have done is bought the Diet Coke instead of the juice, because that juice is probably going to be about 250 calories. Which is probably going to be about the same size as a small fry. Oh, I don't know how small. Oh, I'm interested to see how small the fries are in a McHappy Meal from Kuwait, because I feel like the portions are quite big.
And let's get right to Bismillah. I love the packaging for kids' meals. Oh my gosh, there's a Nerf on the cover. You think that I'm gonna get a Nerf ball?
Yeah,
I picked the girl toy. I should have got the boy toy. I would have got a Nerf, but I didn't know that. Darn it. Okay, let's see. And there was no option. Usually I get no toy, but there was no option for that. But I'm gonna see. Like, honestly, the amount of fries you get in a kids meal are pretty decent.
Okay. That was my I have no words at this moment face. This one here is trying to tell us that she thinks that these portions are of a reasonable size. Are we back to Frontland? Is it opposite day? It's opposite day. Should we play opposite day? Let's play this. I've wanted to do this on my channel. Let's play along with Foodie. So normally in the chat, we say what we think, right? She eats way too much. Let's play opposite days. I want you to write, and it's a fun game because I've done this with my friends. I want you to say the exact opposite of what you're actually thinking. Okay, so for example, I'm going to look at Foodie and go, wow, Foodie's looking exceptionally good today. I really think that hijab and head wrap combo suits that shirt perfectly. Do you get the vibe? If she's going to play opposite day, let's play opposite days as well. Let's see how you go. Practice round. Tell me how you think Foodie came to select this McDonald's meal, but the opposite of what you really think. Let's have a go. Let's listen to what she says.
And I got the hamburger, not the cheeseburger. So, yeah.
Sage's got it.
Oh, I got a Princess Peach. Cute, I guess. Maybe I'll give it to Julia.
Hi, Panda.
Princess Peach. Here we go. She can eat with us. Assalamu alaikum, Princess Peach. Orange juice. For some reason, I was craving orange juice. All right.
It's so unusual for Foodie to crave things that are sweet. She doesn't normally like sweet things. Cara, you're right. She's fiend in the kitchen, always in there.
So,
And
That's
we
why-
know that rubbish is going straight in the bin. She's a tidy queen, is our foodie. I'm surprised that there isn't actually, I know for a fact there is a bin that went into a bin. She's got a bin beside her. That's where that went. It didn't go on the floor at all.
Tell you what I normally get from McDonald's. You guys know, you've seen me eat McDonald's so many times.
What? I am stunned and shocked. I was under the impression that this is the first time Foodie has ever eaten McDonald's. I've never seen her eat McDonald's before. I actually thought she hated McDonald's. I've even heard it bantied around the community. Now, don't hold me to this, but somebody told me that she referred to it as McGunts once. Oh, I know. I'm appalled. I think they're a liar.
I used to just get like, sometimes I would get like, I would never get just a hamburger as a meal. Like usually the hamburger or cheeseburger would be like,
You know, one thing I really love about Foodie is her transparency. Not afraid to go unfiltered on camera, show the true essence of herself. Not like these other fakers and losers and liars. Shows everything. Raw, real, her authenticity. One of her better qualities.
an appetizer. And not just that, I would get like 2 or 3 of them as like a side dish, So to me, this is a good choice.
Now, full disclosure, when I go to McDonald's, I don't get the McHappy meal, but I usually get a cheeseburger meal. I will get lettuce put on the cheeseburger meal, and I ask for the chicken sauce. But I like to have the lettuce. I need the crunch. I need the extra bits. But normally I can't finish the chips and I can't have the drink. It's just too much in my tummy all at once. Or I will get a quarter if I'm really hungry and it's been quite a while. I can finish a quarter pounder, but not if I have chips as well. It's either got to be one or the other. I can't eat them together, but I'll get this, but I add lettuce to it. But I don't drink the orange juice because it's just too much sugar. It makes me feel a bit sick and it's wasted calories. I'll get a Diet Coke or Coke Zero. She is braved, Okie doll, breaking down fat girl stereotypes all over the place. Oh, let's read. Because I know Noel is one of Chantal's biggest fans. Biggest fans. Wants nothing but sparrows and butterflies, like a Disney princess, Disney princess experience that Nola wants for Chantal. Beautiful, beautiful relationship, This lovely, devout woman spent all day with her doting in-laws and praying. That is why she is indulging in this fresh and creamy fast food meal rather than slaving over a hot stove as she usually does. Oh, nailed it.
So
we are so jelly. We are. I know I'm jealous.
what do you guys get?
She's depleted her reserves. Mm-hmm.
McDonald's has the best pickles.
I hope she touches each and every individual fry before she puts it in her mouth, because I love it when she ham fists and delicately touches all the food before actually eating it. It's one of my most favorite. I look forward to it with every mukbang.
Somehow it still tastes like a cheeseburger, even though there's no cheese.
I know. I'm with you, Okie doll. Oh, Okie doll said it. Yes, I'm sure. Okie doll, I hope she has the discipline to finish this meal, because she is renowned for not finishing things. And I hope she doesn't force herself to finish it. You know, that would be terrible. You know, we don't want her fading away to a shadow. You know,
Kind of weird,
she does, Goose Chuck.
but okay. So if I look tired, I'm a bit tired because
I don't know why she's tired, guys. This one's up and at him at crack of dawn, busy all day, running back and forth, hustle, hustle, hustle all the time. Eats good. I mean, don't look at what she's eating now. This is a one-off. This is a treat. This is an indulgence. Normally, it's high nutrition, high calorie, clean eating for fuel, not for pleasure, not for feelings. Why is she tired? I'm concerned for her health, guys. This one should normally go, go, go. Be in a bottle.
which is also why I haven't really been going live.
Okie doll, why are you restricting her to being a hair model? This one could model anything. She has charisma. She has the look that they're all looking for. She looks expensive, yet relatable. She's got high fashion, yet she could wear Walmart. She could be Gucci. She could be all of it. She's across the board relatable. It's her humility that's keeping her where she is. She's so humble.
I'm just so busy. We're busy with a lot of life stuff.
I'm going to read it and I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to read it and I'm not going to laugh. Okay. All right. It's opposite days. The Anna is going to get it any moment now. I was thinking it, but I didn't say it. Are we on the verge of an ED, guys? I'm concerned.
Which I know you're probably thinking, yeah, right, you have no life. And you know what? We're at this point, we're beyond caring what people think about us. Like,
I believe her. I don't forget the haters, Chantal. We're all just jelly beans. We're all just jelly beans. Don't care what we say. It's all just nonsense. Nobody has any perceptions. Nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes. It's all lies. It's all hypothesis and speculation.
so it doesn't matter. But it's also because like we're so private now about what we do in our life. And you know what? There's so much power in that.
Oh, so much power. Now, one of the now I'm just trying to see how I can reframe this in my brain to be opposite days. The way Foodie always eats her fries slowly and elegantly is something that I've also picked up on. It's a habit of hers that I also indulge myself. I've noticed in this particular video that she is being particularly careful and particularly delicate with those fries. Now, maybe she's feeling a bit stuffed and a bit full from her breakfast that she's had this morning, but she's definitely eating those slower than normal.
If we go out, if we go to weddings, what we're planning in our life, like we're building a future together, right? So
as any loving married couple does.
There's a lot of power in keeping your private life private, and I didn't realize that before. You know, for many years.
Before what though, Foodie? Before what? I mean, from what I remember, all your boyfriends have been pretty spectacular. Go-getters, entrepreneurs, awesome guys. Before what though, Chantal? I mean, you've always been stable, an influence, a positive influence on all of us, showing nothing but spectacular vlogs and contents. Before what? Before what? It's mystery to me. I don't know what she's talking about.
When I would stream or video every detail of my life, I really wasn't doing myself any favors. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind sharing a lot. What is this? It's a knife.
So pleasurable. I love watching her eat. It really makes me so hungry.
But having a private life is liberating in a way I never would have imagined.
And you know that I'm so sorry, I forgot. The best way to watch Foodie is because I'm so excited to see it. I need to see it quicker and faster, is to speed it up, because I've got to get all the information as soon as I possibly can. I'm so sorry that I failed to do that for you guys as well. They are fascinating, aren't they? Clover, sage, clover, sage, clover. I know.
I know a lot of people were like,
we all
preaching
wanted
for me
him
to do
and
that,
want him
you know,
still.
telling me,
Goose Chuck.
urging me to do that sooner. But you know, the whole point of living your life is learning at your own pace, right?
But the best part of her former Egyptian lover was how kind he was and generous to a fault. Oh, the caliber of man that Foodie can get, we just can't compare. I mean, there must be just something about her that just attracts all these high quality alpha males in her life. I wish I could, maybe it's the brand of soap she uses. I don't know.
Right? Learning the lessons at your own pace.
We could
because
never.
You just live your life according to how everyone dictates it for you or suggests it for you. You're not going to live for yourself. Right, Princess Peach? Want a bite of the burger?
See, there she goes. She's done one of my favorite things by pushing the chips around and touching them all. It's the best. It's so good. I love it. It's so good.
So yeah, all that to say, I can't really share a lot of what's going on in my life right now. But
I know. I mean, Sage. I don't want to talk about things that are too invasive, but the imaginings that I've had, the fantasies that I've had about the goings on between these two lusty. This pairing is like, you can feel the sizzle, the magnetism, like it radiates off them, like they're magnets, like the North. The things that I've imagined these two doing to each other. I couldn't even put it in Wattpad. It's fire, mate. Fire. It's 50 Shades of Grey. Who? Yeah.
That's why I look tired.
Roses and lavender with a slight side of sandalwood. That's what I'm imagining, Tia.
But
is it Tia or Thea? Because I read it as Tia.
I've just been working on a lot of things.
Goose Chuck, I will fist fight you after I've gotten through the juggernaut that is Foodie for Sala's hand. I would climb Everest. I would swim the deepest seas. I would walk the Arctic and the Antarctic. I would fight armies to get to that man, that saucy, sexy giant of a man. There's nothing more desirable to me in man form than Salah Al Raphael. Beware, Chantal, I'm coming for your mans. I'm coming for your mans.
Positive things. I realize no matter what kind of hijab style I wear, I'm always gonna have to push it back because
Oh, Thea,
when you're
gotcha.
have a chubby round face,
It's too much, Goose
it's
Chuck. Too much.
harder to stay in place. Rewind. So,
Oh, it's sad to watch her eating one chip at a time. Makes me sad. The only reasonable way, I think there's something wrong with her. A regular person eats them 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time, like a big handful, and forces it down. I feel sad that she feels like she needs to limit herself to just one chip.
just having a quick lunch.
She's an inspiration to all women everywhere.
McDonald's hamburgers and cheeseburgers are like the best. They're so
I agree.
small
Mhm.
and yummy. I don't know.
It's so good for you.
I've always wanted to try White Castle sliders. I had the microwave ones with the frozen.
Guys, I was scared. I was really worried that she wasn't going to talk about other food while she's eating that food. I thought maybe she was going to skip it today. I was feeling a little sad, a little disappointed, a little rejected. But our favorite thing that foodie does, we're going to be talking about food while eating food. Let's go. I don't have White Castle in Australia, by the way. I have no idea what she's talking about. I know that it's a burger brand, right? It's a burger joint.
They were okay. I'm not a picky eater, mashallah, but
Foodie is what I'd like to phrase as an inclusive eater. She's willing. She's a willing spirit. She's willing to try it all. Pick, try. She doesn't like it. She'll just keep trying until she likes it. She's good like that. It is important to, it's part of the prepping process. All these weight loss gurus or people that have successfully lost weight, all these losers and whiners and whingers out there saying, prep your meals, prep your meals. What they really should be saying is plan your next takeaway dinner. If you're smart like foodie, why waste your time in the kitchen? That's for losers. That's for idiots. Plan your meals. Set your Uber up. Wish list all your favorite restaurants and just keep buying the same meals over and over and over again. Why waste your time eating food that is not setting your brain on fire? Do what foodie does. Uber Eats, it's there. If God didn't want us to use it, why would he have allowed it to be invented? That's all I'm going to say.
I wish I got the boy toy so I could have the Nerf.
Okie doll, is that right? Is that on the border of bagels with cream cheese? Because that's where I come from. No, oh, get out of here.
Little Nerf basketball kit.
She's
I'm
a
whining like kid.
buccaneer.
I'm when I'm eating a kid's meal.
Buccaneer, as well as a pioneer. She wears a jaunty hat like nobody. Okie doll, she is the Joan of Arc of our lifetime. We will never see another foodie beauty for another millennia. She's one of a kind. Inspiration to women and men. Let's not limit it just to women. She's an inspiration to all, to everyone.
So, I mean, I'm not like super full, of course, because I'm used to eating large quantities of food, but it satisfied my McDonald's craving.
And it is important, I don't care what anybody says, to indulge every craving that you have. It's important because what can happen is if you don't indulge in every craving, you might have an emotion or a feeling that you don't like. Yeah. And we don't want to sit in feelings we don't like and resolve them. No. That's that caper that therapists try and push on you. Resolving feelings internally and mentally, that's that malarkey. What we want to do is cover it up with food. So cravings are important to indulge. We don't want to resolve things that way. We want to do it with food.
Absolutely. Okay.
As usual, Foodie has given us an invigorating space to enjoy her eating in a peaceful, harmonious way. And look at this glamour queen. I mean, I've got my outfit picked out for tomorrow. I mean, denim will be my inspo. And maybe even the background, maybe some velvet pants. I mean, velvet pants work on everybody. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm definitely feeling inspired fashion-wise from Foodie. She's cleaned up plate, rubbish is put away. I mean, oh gosh, what a woman. What a woman.
Well, guys, thanks for having this quick lunch with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
In the U.
She's amazing. She's amazing and funny. So funny. That little skit that she did at the end with Princess Peach. She tickles my funny bone. She's so funny. She's such an entertainer. She's an all-rounder, guys. An all-rounder. She can do it all. Sing, dance, act, write, draw. She's a quad, whatever the number 5 is. What is 5? 4's quad. 5 is, what's 5? Is it pen? Oct? I don't know what 5 is. Anyway, she's a risk for all women out there. She's coming for all our mans, guys. But yeah, McDonald's didn't take long. The health kit, but it was small, so it was okay. It was just to get around the craving, but that was a snack. Okay. Alrighty. Pandas. Panda. Okay, let me get rid of that one. I still want to cleanse the palette with Panda. Let me see if I can pull him up and get the video where I need it to be. No, that's not the way I want it to be. Okay. I refuse to end the stream without pandas. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right there. Okay. Present. All right. Share screen. Okay. All right. We're back. All right. What I might do is make a big screen so you can see it better and get rid of me. All right. She has style. She has grace. She is Miss USA. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. End scene. Opposite day is over now, but that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. I've been wanting to do that for a little while, but I never thought to do it before. But okay. Who's ready for Panda? Pandemonium. Let's go. I bet she had another meal after that, though. Okay. All right, pandas. We can watch this again because you can watch this for days, right? Who doesn't want to kiss pandas? Me. I want to kiss pandas. And baby. I don't know, but I find that very appealing. That he's so soft and cute with that baby panda. Makes my heart melt a little bit. So what you're dating, you're on Tinder, and this guy's popped up and he's like, so what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a panda nanny. when do you want to go on that date? I'm sorry, but I'm dating somebody who is a panda nanny. I would do it 100%. So this is the panda mum. I love I don't know, for some reason this clip just makes me go, oh, panda mums. She would not let this baby go for hell or high water. What's that thing at the front? What's this thing? Anybody there know what this thing is? Is that a fupa? What organ is that? Is that the anus? Is that the vagina? Is it like a camel's hump? What is that lumpy thing at the front? I might have to do some Googling. I've never noticed it before. I just thought they all had a round white tummy. I've never noticed that lumpy thing before. That's what it looks like. Oh, and the noises are cute too. All right, guys. So that's everything. I'll put myself back up on screen so you can see me. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today. Going forward, this will be probably mostly the time that I'll be on. I'm going to try and do 2 streams a week, maybe 3. I just don't want to overload myself because I'm focusing on some personal projects and just trying to keep myself, in good stead. But I will try and be doing it. So it may not be 3 o'clock. It may not be 4 o'clock. It might be later if I'm working and stuff, but I'm going to try and sort of do it in this afternoon time frame. And then spontaneously, sometimes I will do nighttime streams as well for myself. So for those who can't make this stream, there will probably be a random nighttime stream here and there. I still will be doing my little videos and thingy-jiggies and my little vents and rants and reactions, but I'm going to try and add some streams in there as well because I know some people like to see my stupid face and my stupid expressions and things like that. But yeah, so there'll be a mix. So, but thank you for coming and hit the like on the way out. Hi, replay gang. If you've made it this far in, gang, 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 gang. Hi. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Goose Chuck, Skinny Queen for coming in, Sage Clover, Panda Pondu, Okie Doll, Enola, Deb, Seafood Pie, Thea, who else? I'm just trying to think of names off the top of my head as well as reading some of them too. Janet Pirate was here. If I didn't say your name, it's not because I didn't see you. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you next time or in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed already, do it. It's free. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm looking around for the right button to push.
Getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, are you mine?